Good evening. This is Dear Woke Christian After Dark. We're working on a couple of light things. So earlier today, I had one light plus the accent light behind me. Now I have two lights plus the accent light behind me. So I'm going to go through just a little bit. I just want to see if this how this looks and if I took some of that edge off that was bothersome before. So let's start with the green accent light in the back. That thing is so bright. What happened, Jason? What happened? I had it dialed down. What happened? All right, so there we go. Nice accent. Just accents the back bookcase, a little bit of the plant behind me. I'm going to change the color. I think so. I'm going to change the color. That's brighter and immediately goes up. All right, so let's drop that down again. All right, let's see that. Okay, I like that. I like that with lower. Let's see. What's happening there, Walsh? What's happening, brother? What's going on, man? I'm over here messing around with some lights, trying to figure it out. All right, I like this one. But again, it immediately jumps up. So I got to be mindful of that it doesn't stay down where the last setting was. Okay. The question before, man, Walsh, man, I got this killer camera. It's just murderous, man. It is a Microsoft Surface. Uh, I need to get sponsored on my YouTube in these YouTube streets so I can get me a proper camera. 'Cause I'm literally using a tablet. If you send me an email, I'll send you a picture of it. It'll make you laugh. But I'm literally recording and editing with a Microsoft Surface. Now let me give them credit. That Microsoft Surface is kind of dope. All things being considered, it's kind of fly. Yes, yes, the green does fit the channel. I just want to make sure. I just every now and then I want to change up the color a little bit. So I just want to make sure it looks good. Somebody said that it didn't look good because it was making the top of my head green. And I see that. I see what they're saying. So I want to drop it down just a little bit, but don't have no fear because we have lights. So this is the other thing I want to talk about. All right. So here's the light that I usually use. I've been using for the last couple of days. Okay. Pretty nice. Okay. But I feel like behind me, there's a couple of shadows behind me. And some of these, professional photographer people say that you shouldn't do that. So I'm going to drop this down. Here comes the new light. Close your eyes. It starts off really bright. All right. Is you watching a movie? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? All right. So here's the main light. And then here's the accent key light. And I'm just trying to see if it takes off some of that shadow right over there, but it doesn't. It looks like it's still right there. No, man, I was just working on my camera angle, bro. I'm trying to. Hey, before we get together, Creative Studios is going to be doing a project with me to Thursday at 7:00. I put the link right there, and I want to make sure that my stuff is tight and right before we get over here because I don't need you correcting me and putting me in YouTube streamer jail or something like that. So that's why I'm trying to just check it and double check and triple check it. All right, let's see what you got, Walsh. Guys, heck yeah, man. Okay, so make sure Walsh, make sure you grab Creative Studios information. Grab this gentleman's information and reach out to him. He is outstanding, top tier as it relates to giving you suggestions with whatever you have. So if you're just using your phone, that's fine. I shot that video I did today about the Waterloo. I did that one with my S22. I mean, my S21. So yeah, you got the same phone I got now. Think about it. Yeah, you got the same phone I have, Walsh. Come on, bro. Yeah. All right. Good to see you, Pastor Gary. Always good to see you, sir. I need to check out your 15-minute encouragement. I need to check that out today. Today kind of got by me. All right. Well, definitely. I want to. Hey, if Creative Studio can help you out, I want you to be there. Oh, let's see what we got, K Dub. Bruh, my taste buds got some words for you about the doggone Waterloo, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Um, but I will. When we talk K Dub, we will discuss this Waterloo. We will. But I did go find it though. I said I was gonna try it, and I went out there in them streets. But hey, I didn't say anything bad about him. I just said, hey, sorry. Jason X didn't say anything bad about him. He just said that they need to have some words. They need to talk. They need to talk. That's all. That's all, man. We need the truth, man. We just need the truth about it. But yeah, if you have any questions related to your streaming and how to improve it, not to buy new technology, check out Creative Studios. And here's the link for Thursday. He and I we're going to be doing a live. He's going to be giving some advice on how to improve your live stream on a budget. Of course, we're not doing this primarily for the budget, but you do want to make sure that your product is something that people enjoy watching. Of course, you got good content, you got solid theology and such like that. So let's just see if we can improve the lighting. Like for example, the lighting and allowing you to be seen better, even with your camera. So keep in mind, like your camera might not change. It's just the lighting that improves it and allows it to operate better. So this is something to think about. So I just wanted to check and make sure, like, my little accent lights worked right back there in the back, trying to do the little control thing going on over here, and wanted to see how these lights looked on the screen as well. So hopefully it will be impressive and keep the quality up without me having to go out and buy any more technology, anything like that for the time being, of course. Yeah, man, KW, your stuff is outstanding. I love watching your stuff. So I think this would only help. If anything, maybe he can give you some suggestions or ideas that can help you make it look better without having to go out and buy anything new, which is the reason why I wanted Williams to come on board, Mike Williams to come on board, is because he gave me some great ideas with the stuff I already had. I didn't need to go out and buy anything because brothers be trying to keep a budget in line over here. So it was good. And I thought, hey, this would be dope to have other people come on and get some suggestions, get some ideas that can help them without having to do anything extra. I'm sorry, do something extra without having to spend anything extra. Let's say it like that. So that was the whole point. Creative Studios, drop your email up in here, man, real quick, if you don't mind. Oh, there it is right there. There you go, Walsh. Check him out. He'll ask some questions. I think he has a little survey for you. Ask what you got, all that kind of good jazz, and give you some ideas. If you're looking to improve your quality of your live stream, your microphone, the visual, and of course the audio, check out Creative Studios. They have some great ideas, excellent content. And he's been doing his own live streams lately, showing how to improve, how to emulate a setup that you enjoy. He uses OBS a lot. So he is doing some things with doing some things with Ecamm, doing some things with StreamYard as well. But I know most of his work is in OBS. So yes, I can. Actually, I usually sit on a higher seat. This is the normal seat. So I was literally just jumping on just to be messing around. But usually I sit up higher and here, un momento, por favor. And just like that, I've grown at least 2 inches. So if it were only that easy. So, and then I'll just angle my camera. Like literally, I just was throwing this on just to check and make sure some things were right. So that was it. But I appreciate that. Usually when I'm on camera, I usually am sitting up a little bit higher in a higher chair. Yeah, but my goal was to stop doing the looking down on the camera thing that I was doing earlier on when I first started. Man, it just looked terrible. So I'm hoping that this is pretty eye level and keeping it right. Once I get a proper camera and such like that, I think it'll be a little bit easier to do that too. So so I appreciate it. Thank y'all for that. This is a type of camera, the vMix. What is that? I'm almost certain I've heard that name before. Oh, okay, wait. That's the type of camera, Pastor Gary? Well, hey, man. Um, Mike has tons of cameras, tons of experience. I think he's also doing a project where he's buying some of the cheapest cameras he can find on Amazon and using them to see what kind of results he can get with a what's considered a cheap camera. Let me see what he's doing right here. We're working on a camera. Umar, well, come on, man. Hey, bro, come on, man. Get Shoemake on here, man. I love it. I'd love to rap with him. Absolutely. Uh, but I mean, his camera. I mean, I don't think he's using anything profound. I don't think Johnson used anything profound. So yes, I do use StreamYard. This is just StreamYard. Um, I paid for the plan that allows you to record on your own and such like that. It had a few extra features, so that's why I scooped it up. And I'm enjoying it, man. I like StreamYard. I'm sure. I think KW uses Ecamm. Um, not Walsh. Mike Williams swears by OBS. This one just seemed easy for like just a beginner person. So I figured give me enough time to get my feet under me, get comfortable with this, improve the quality of my videos, and then I'll jump into something like something like OBS or Ecamm or something like that if I end up getting a Mac as my proper computer for this. No, I was trying to just see. I wanted to see what happened, man. Like, what does it look like when I pop all the lights off? And now, I'm back up in here, back in the layer, and then I got, pop my lights on, bang. I want to see how the transition look. I just like to, I just want to make sure it's right before I jump out here in these streets. I've not tried Restream. I think Creative Studios has used Restream. I know a couple people that have. I think somebody recommended StreamYard to me, Walsh, and I just went with it. I didn't have a dog in the race per se. It's kind of like, oh, I tried this one first. I liked it, and I didn't even actually try any of the other ones. I did try OBS. OBS was just a little bit difficult for me. I don't know if the learning curve was a little bit too steep or something. I don't know. So I'm not bad mouthing any of those. This is just the one I jumped on. How hard is StreamYard? Pastor Gary, you shoot me an email, dearwokec@gmail.com. Bro, it's super easy. I mean, it is very easy. And even the free plan is extremely user-friendly. So it's not like, they try to trick you or something like that. I think it's super easy. So if you shoot me an email, we can jump on a camera one time and I'll show you 8 minutes. You're going to be tight and right. Yes, and that's another thing. StreamYard is a web-based platform, whereas OBS is based on your computer and it's actually uses your computer's resources. I found that to be a little bit more difficult, especially like I said, I don't have a real proper laptop or computer, so I'm using a tablet. So that is another reason why I thought StreamYard would be better than trying to figure out OBS. But I mean, I have no beef with OBS, and one day maybe I'll probably transition over to it. But at this moment, StreamYard is my jam. Oh, vMix is the other streaming app. I got you now. I got you, Pastor Gary. And I've heard. Yep. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. But what does the Bible say? I know they use StreamYard, and yes, it's super easy. We're very user friendly. I like it a lot. I like the way your comments are coming up. I like that. Yeah. Creative Studios also does, Walsh. And the only reason I haven't jumped, like I said, the only reason I haven't jumped is one, I don't have a proper computer for it. I don't want to use those resources of this tablet like that. And two, I had already picked up OBS. Already picked up StreamYard. So once it's over with, once my membership is over with, maybe I'll look at OBS and such like that. What you got over here? It's always good to see you, Simon Peter. What you got, creative? Yes. Okay. So Walsh Creative Studios is dropping a little bit of breadcrumbs as it relates to he was using a inexpensive laptop. And that's the thing I like about what he's doing over there at Creative Studios. He finds creative ways to do this within pretty much every budget and every configuration I've heard of. So I think that's kind of cool. And I thought that was encouraging that he would come up with some ways that are not just, buy brand new and whatever like that. Even with his capture cards, we were just talking a few moments ago about capture cards. Yes, you can go buy a $150, $140 capture card, and it's great, but you can also do the exact same thing with a $15 capture card. So, I mean, that was kind of cool. His channel is Creative Studios. Walsh, his channel is Creative Studios. I'm gonna try to get all my questions before Thursday. You better make sure you come to my live, man. Creative Studios, can you throw your name in there? Creative Studio. I'm pulling it up myself. If I can find it. Yeah, Creative Studios. Did I do it wrong? Creative. Oh, because I can't spell. That's what I did wrong. But yeah, so check him out on this coming Thursday. We're going to be talking about how to improve your live streams on a budget and such like that. And let me pull this link up real quick and give it to you. By the time I get there, I'll probably already put it in there. So yeah, Creative Studios, I'm gonna get ready to bug out of here. But Creative Studios says, please make sure you reach out to him. Feel free to ask any questions and whatnot. Bring your questions on Thursdays too, so I can at least feel like I wasn't wasting your time. What we got here? Okay. We're gonna yeah, make sure you hit up Creative Studios for that, Pastor Gary, because I know that you're probably wanting to stream for church service as well. He does streaming for church services. That's like part of his gig. So I think he might know a thing or two. Definitely intelligent fellow. All right. This is his link. If you don't have Creative Studios, those are all his videos right there. What you got there, my friend? I appreciate it. Thank you, Rob Q. I appreciate you. Extra indulgences for you, my friend. Extra indulgences. Yeah, please hit up if you're looking to just improve your stream, even if you're not a live streamer on YouTube. Maybe if you're doing it for churches or whatever like that, just make sure you hit up Creative Studios. And we'll be talking on Thursday. Mike will be answering questions about lighting and mics and all that kind of stuff like that. And he'll tell me if I need to change the color of my accent light behind me, that kind of stuff like that. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Pastor Gary. Definitely talk to this guy about that. He's going to get you taken care of. Excellent insight. Very intelligent as relates to that. I believe you will be glad you rap with him. All right. So, yeah, this was just a mic check. I want to make sure my microphones sound nice. I want to make sure my lights were doing what they're supposed to be doing. I think this is looking okay. I feel good about this. Oh, excellent. Excellent. What's happening, man? What's happening, John? John, we're just checking out, making sure that the mic sounds nice. I want to remind everybody that we're doing a live stream on a live conversation on Thursday discussing how to improve your live stream on YouTube or Facebook, or if you're just streaming out in general, just to improve that. So I have an expert over at Creative Studios coming in, and that's the link. He's going to be coming in to talk about how to improve just with what you already have, with the lighting you have, the mic you have, and the camera that you already have, how you can improve all of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully, if you're interested in that, or you know somebody that needs to improve their quality, they got good content. They're out here grinding, and now they just want to improve the way it looks. Hopefully, this can help them out. What's going on, Violet? What's happening there? Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you. Violet, what's happening, young lady? We haven't forgotten about you. I know we're ready to answer your question on Thursday about background. Hopefully you like my background. And let me change it up real quick, because that's what I'm doing. So that's why I should not have toys. That's why I don't get toys. All right. So So Violet, we're going to answer your question about backgrounds and such like that on Thursday. I know we had you had sent me a question about it earlier. Um, well, you might be, but that's okay because we are here to encourage and build up everybody. So don't even worry about it. Oh, there we go. Gail's in the building. So but that's that. So if you are a content creator, check us out on Thursday. Mike and myself will be answering questions. Well, I'm sorry, Mike will be answering questions. I will be here for comedic relief, but Mike will be answering questions about how to improve your live stream, and that being the lighting, the camera, background, all that kind of, and of course microphone and such like that, to make sure that you're getting the best out of, getting the most out of what you already have, which is key, especially if you're in these YouTube streets trying to make a name for yourself. You don't want to burn up all your cash. And I think Mike does a great job of helping them with that. So I appreciate you all listening. What in the world? I will still follow Christ. Absolutely. If there's a rapture before Thursday, which I would not be mad about, I will be following Christ. Don't you worry about that. But yes, most certainly. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Um, yeah. Yeah. Jason X was, shall we say, unimpressed with Waterloo. Let's just say it like that. I'm glad K Dub likes it, but Jason X was not a fan. So I think K Dub's people are supposed to be calling my people, I'm sorry, Jason X's people, to give the people what they want, which is a K Dub Jason X debate about Waterloo. So we'll see what happens with that. But good people, I appreciate you all stopping by, checking out what we're doing out here in these YouTube streets and listening to this. Give me a mic check. I appreciate it. So let's do this again on Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we have some good questions and help everybody get better on their YouTube streaming and the platform as a whole. So until then, everybody, love you all. Grace and peace.